It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, Milwaukee, home run again. Helping your people. Milwaukee, home run again. Helping your people. It is amazing how divided we are. Now these helping my people. No, see, we're the American people. And we are, let me go here. Here's my response. Of course you are hearing up and down the stratosphere of the same conservative media that sold you out. The very same ones. You are hearing the awesome job Donald Trump has done with his speech in Milwaukee. Let me say this too. I am not going to be critical of Hillary Clinton because Hillary Clinton cannot define or redefine the right. Donald Trump is the most critical thing happening to our country right now because he's not a conservative. Never was, never will be. We are being sold a bill of goods that is going to hurt us a lot longer than anything that the last 8 years of liberalism has done. If you do not want to fight liberalism and want to fight this monstrosity called Hillary Clinton, you are going to elect the person who is there to elect Hillary. Donald Trump is not trying to win. Donald Trump is trying to spin. Period. So Milwaukee, let me go here and see how Donald Trump was helping my people. One, he was helping my people by not taking ownership of my people because there was more than one African American over there for him to point out. But that's neither here nor there. That's trivial. No problem. Did you see who Donald Trump blamed? You looked at it as Donald Trump the Republican because a whole bunch of sellout conservatives and Republicans and evangelicals made you think he's a Republican. Donald Trump threw himself under the bus. Last night at Milwaukee, he threw himself under the bus. Whenever Donald Trump is pointing aspersions or casting aspersions on Democrats, he's casting aspersions on himself. Every single policy that Donald Trump wanted you to believe that he's against, as a Republican, he supported. He supported every single liberal position. He's funded it. He's done everything he can to make sure that the conservative point of view in a community does not thrive. Donald Trump is a Democrat. He is a liberal. He likes their Obamacare. He likes everything that liberals do. He wants you to believe that Hillary Clinton is the problem when he has funded Hillary Clinton. He has backed Hillary Clinton. He has endorsed Hillary Clinton. What's changed now? The thing that's changed now is Donald Trump cannot win this thing, and he's losing support to where they want to make Mike Pence the nominee or move him into the presidential slot. So Donald Trump needs to get on a message that he's not capable of delivering without a liar prompter. First, he started out with national security. What? Scaring the bejesus out of you. First, he goes in Connecticut and threatens you. I bought this thing. You should give it to me. If you don't, I'll remember you. Then he goes into his national security speech or whatnot. Scares the bejesus out of you by brilliantly reading a teleprompter, articulating all the problems that we have. Unfortunately, the people that's created all those problems, he supports them. Still does. Now he goes into Milwaukee, panders to the black community when he's got his supporters out there ready to punch them all in the face. Those very same people in Milwaukee, he wants you to believe that he cares about them. How in the world are you billing yourself as the law enforcement or law and order candidate when then you talk in Milwaukee and say that you can give them jobs? It's not the police's job to give people jobs. But here's the bigger one that he threw under the bus. And you guys are not seeing this. Donald Trump threw his family under the bus. His family are Democrats. Donald Trump is saying, or you really believe that Donald Trump is standing on that stage reading off of a teleprompter saying that my children are responsible for what's happening in the black community? They're all Democrats. They support Democrat causes. They support Planned Parenthood. They support all the policies that's going on in these Democrat precincts that Donald Trump wants you to make you believe that he's against. He supports them. He raised his children to support him. Donald Trump didn't come on a teleprompter and come and tell you the truth and be honest. You know, I've supported liberal positions all my life, and I've had an epiphany now. I am wrong about all the endorsements I gave to Hillary. I was wrong about all the candidates I supported. I was wrong. I wish I would have even flipped my kids sooner. No, he reads off of something, and it has to be a robot that wrote it. No human being could have wrote that speech. Because one, you would have to have a conscience. That speech shows that whoever wrote it has no conscience. They're cool with hoodwinking the American people and make you believe that this guy is a serious candidate. And two, you have to be a robot with no sense of humor, because it has to be funny as hell when Donald Trump is preaching talking points that he has no record of ever supporting in his adult life. None. Zero. Donald Trump's Milwaukee speech was just that. A candidate doing something that a candidate should not be doing. I didn't like it for Ted Cruz. I don't like it for Donald Trump. I don't like it for anybody on the right. Our candidate's job is not to go in there and stem the tide of violence in the community. That's the community's job. That's us as conservatives. That's us as Christians. That's our job. This candidate is going to just read off a teleprompter and make you believe that he believes something that he does not believe. He has no track record in what he was trying to sell you last night. Matter of fact, his track record is the opposite of that. And just because he can do a teleprompter like Barack Obama 2 times in a row does not mean that he has the best interests of any American. Donald Trump has interest in Donald Trump. Donald Trump was spooked because somebody came to Donald Trump and said, we will remove your orange behind and insert Mike Pence. Somebody you cannot complain about. It's not Ted Cruz. It's not Marco Rubio. It's not nobody that ran. It's not the ones you beat. It's the ones you picked. You are making us look like a bunch of jackasses. When really, technically, you kind of, RNC, you kind of did that all by yourself. You didn't need Donald Trump's help. Donald Trump just proved that you are. People on the right, understand what I'm saying. You cannot hate Hillary more than you hate liberalism. Liberalism is what's at play. Has nothing to do with Hillary. And Donald Trump is here to help it. That very same black community, Donald Trump had to speak to him because he had to convince the Republican Party he should not be replaced because he only has less than 1% of the support. That is probably 6 African Americans over there. Donald Trump, you should vote for Donald. Those two, the one that lost in a landslide, and then whatever black preacher that they had got up there to come up there and say, Donald Trump, that guy and the other 2 girls and the other guy, they, trust me, and Herman Shucky Ducky bend over with Sean Kane. That's his blacks. That's it. If there's some more, fine, no problem. That's why Donald Trump went to speak to Milwaukee when he is supporting all the policies in Milwaukee that's created the Milwaukee. Wake up, people. Wake up. We are being rebranded, re-identified. Donald Trump is proving every stereotype that Democrats have about us. Donald Trump has not displayed he cares a flip about the African American community. He has not displayed that he cares a flip about the unemployed white community. He doesn't give a flip about none of them. He cares about his ties being made in China, his whatever being made in Mexico, his deals he has going on in Russia, the deals he made with Hillary and Bill Clinton, the deals that he's been negotiating with the DNC for over 30, 40 years. Only registered Republican because he had business to handle. And now, right now, he's the nominee rebranding the whole right side of America. And we are too busy focused on Hillary Clinton instead of trying to be in opposition to liberalism. And stand strong. And know that we are Americans that can overcome some of the most hideous things imaginable to human beings. Us as Americans, we can overcome Hillary Clinton. We can overcome liberalism. Our ancestors did it. Our founding fathers did it. We are no different. We are Americans, people. We can be anything. We do not have to settle for nothing. We do not have to buy into two evils or the lesser of either one of them. We are Christians. We are Americans. We can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens us. And we better start getting that in our mind. We do not have to accept Donald Trump. We do not have to accept Hillary Clinton. And we do not have to accept the asinine arguments from people that say, I vote for Hillary, I vote for Trump, and no vote for... Well, guess what? I vote no for Hillary. So guess what? Trump, accept my vote. I said no to Hillary. And I said no to you too. So my thing is a wash. And so is yours. Hey, I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.